Greyhound training can quite often be a family affair, and that is exactly the case with father-son team here at Ray and Dustin Drew. You've had a very successful 12 months.
Yeah, we've had a great 12 months. We've really enjoyed it. We've done a lot of Ks, but we've had a lot of success, so we're really looking forward now to the next 12 months.
Well, you've been travelling a lot, but you've been getting plenty of winners. Now, Warrnambool is a location, it seems to be a real key location for training greyhounds at Dustin.
Yeah, it's a good spot, especially summer. It's got its benefits, you know, with the beach over the back, and you know, you can do plenty of work there, and you know, it's not as hot as other, you know, country tracks around the state.
Yeah, and speaking of the beach, you're using that as a recovery for the greyhounds?
Yeah, especially we've got a few older dogs that are racing, and you know, especially day after a race, and maybe, you know, a couple of days after a race, you know, it's probably like a footballer, you know, they recover well in the beach.
Well, a lot of the elite sportsmen are using the beach as a great way of recovery, and why not the greyhounds? Now, speaking of elite sportsmen, I believe the family, the Dustin Ray Drew family, are quite the sporty team.
Oh, we'd like to think so. Dustin captains and coaches the local cricket side, and been a rep cricketer for Warrnambool for the last couple of years, and actually had a bit of success, a couple of hundreds down in Melbourne, and one as a junior for Victoria when he's in the junior side. So yeah, we had a great, and also our daughter Amy has had a second knee reconstruction from the netball again, but she's got really good company, and ex-greyhound Kirribilli Cruz that happened to run in the Great Chase in Melbourne, third in the final, to Up and Away, another local greyhound. And he also won at the Meadows, and so he keeps the company all the time.
And now he's living the life as well.
You know, luxury, great life.
Over the past 12 months, you've had plenty of winners. Which have been the greyhounds that have been most dominant from the Drew team?
Probably River High's probably been a good old dog. He's a really good story. I think he's won 29 races now, and independent last year she's probably won 12, 14 races. Al Grover, you know, dogs like that. Ready for Love, he's a handy dog, and
no, it's just been a consistent array of handy chasers. Speaking of River High, saying there's a good story behind that. What is the story behind River High?
Yeah, well, it's an interesting story, James, because there's a chap that went to the Warrnambool Greyhounds one night, never been there before, got a love for the sport, and he suggested that we buy him, or buy a greyhound. It took us a while to get hold of him, and then along came his son and his son-in-laws and in-laws and friends of the family, and now every Wednesday night or Thursday night, whenever he races, they're always there.
As they come to the turn, and Belford in the straight. Piamata leads. Night Fighter running on well. On the rail, River High. River High finishing hard, and River High got up on the fence and tipped out.
We got him really cheap, and story's gone from now. I think he's gone on to win over 40,000, and you know, his form speaks for itself, and he's racing against good dogs at what there is in the state.
This is, you know, it's one of the stories of greyhounds, why they're so popular at the moment, because it's a family sport, and this is a great example of it, and I just wish that more people, you know, could get involved and get the thrill of winning a race, which is outstanding. Like to win a maiden at Warrnambool, to us, we get as much kick out of that as winning any big race around.
So how does the Drew team go working together as a team? Is there a little bit of trouble every now and then?
Oh, look, it's like a football team. You've got the coach and you've got the captain, and there's a great deal of difference. But, oh no, we have our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we're trying to do the same thing and trying to produce a greyhound that's going to win a race for us. And
yeah, well, who do you think is the captain and who do you think is the coach, Dustin?
I'm the boss.
I'm the boss?
Yeah.
No,
I think it works itself out, you know. I do all the stuff on the computer these days. We might be racing one day, someone goes there, someone's still got to stay here and look after them. So, you know, it's a team effort, and everyone does their bit. You know, Mum always does the teas, and you know, we're emptying dogs out or galloping dogs. There's always someone's doing something.
Well, it's a team effort. It seems to be working really well. Now, both the full-time greyhound trainers, and if you can have the success you had in 2013, if that can grow, you're going to have an outstanding 2014. Good luck with the years ahead in greyhound racing.
thanks, James.